Hey folks, this is Alonzo, the Godfather of West Coast Hip Hop. And I bet you some of y'all didn't know I had a book out, did you? Well, I do. N.W.A. Not Without Alonzo, available on Amazon.com, $14.95. But also, there is a comic book, limited edition comic book, Hip Hop Family Tree, featuring yours truly, Alonzo in the middle, Dr. Dre, and Yella. Limited edition, only available on my website, LonzoWilliams.com. Now, if you want both books, the Hip Hop Family Tree and N.W.A., both of them $30. Go to my website, LonzoWilliams.com. In the comments, put your name and what you want me to say. I'll autograph and make sure it gets to your house right away. Both books, $30, autograph, LonzoWilliams.com. And if you're like me, you don't have time to sit down and read like I'd like to, but I love audiobooks. That's why I put my book, N.W.A. Not Without Alonzo, on audio. That's right, but it's available only on CD Baby. Why? Because I set every track, every story to music. So as you ride down the street, listening to the stories of West Coast hip hop, you got some fresh new tracks to bob your head to. Available only on CD Baby, N.W.A. Not Without Alonzo. Check it out, folks. Give you something to ride to. Peace.
Lonzo.
Yes, sir.
Yo. First off, we got to say RIP to Fred the Godson, a very popular rapper who ended up succumbing to complications of CV-19, man, only 35 years old.
Yes, sir, man. I heard that the other day. I didn't really know the brothers worked that well. I knew of him. I really wasn't that familiar with his music and his body of work. But I understand he was a pretty reputable cat. So much love to his family. Condolences, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, man. And this just came out too. It looks like Scarface has to go through dialysis now. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's deep, man. Because I heard he picked up the virus, and now he's having some serious complications after the fact. And he's a relatively young dude, also, man.
Yeah, in his 40s. And meanwhile, we still have rappers out there and people out there who think this is a big game, think this is a joke, man. I mean, this ain't no joke.
It's amazing, man, that no matter what we try to share with these youngsters, a lot of them, if they don't want to get it, they just will never get it, man. And, it's amazing how they think because we're a little older, we don't know nothing. Fool, how you think we got old?
Exactly.
How do you think we got old? By listening to other people who went through other situations or similar situations. That's how you get old. You don't get old listening to another dumb fool. Mm-hmm. Everybody get a young early casket, an early grave. Come on, man. That ain't how I'm supposed to game. But that's why I do my podcast the way that I do. I try to drop some knowledge on those who want to learn, man. And everybody don't want to learn. I understand that. Everybody think they smarter. They smart. If you so smart, why you living with your mama? If you so smart, why you ain't got more money than you supposed to have? If you ain't so smart, why you ain't doing more than what you doing? Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and claim I got all the answers to everything, but I do know as a young man, there are a lot of mistakes that we all make. Girls, money, homies, and they common mistakes. And I see guys making these common mistakes over and over again. And as we try to share the information, those who get it. Those who don't, we'll see how it come out.
Yeah. Well, shit, it looks like I guess we passed the peak of deaths and sicknesses from this. So it looks like it's on the downward spiral, but they're saying there may be a second outbreak.
Well, you know what? If we keep on doing stuff like they're doing in Atlanta, opening up cities too early, especially for up close and personal operations like a barbershop, beauty shop, gyms, salons, whatever the case may be, you're asking for trouble. And I think about this, man. When I think about this on a different level, dude. Think about this from the people destructing level. What I mean by that is, we've been guinea pigs for decades. We've been through the Tuskegee experiment. Drugs have always come to our communities first. Whether it be heroin, whether it be pharmaceutical drugs, crack cocaine, we get it first. Okay, we take the blunt of the hit, and then they start fixing everything based on the research that we gave up. And I was thinking about this other day, man. And you know, when I think about so I turned my phone off, damn it. When I think about some of the lifestyles that have become second nature in our community, and I think about how those lifestyles are perpetrated upon us, it's amazing that most people don't see kind of the same thing. What I mean by that is, if you got a people that's trying to destroy you, whether they be wearing hoods, badges, whatever the case may be, if they can figure out a way to get you to destroy yourself by using your own bad habits, that's a way to do that, and they win all the way around. It's like that old raid commercial where they would give roaches bait to take back to the colony and kill everybody in the colony. Same thing here. If we put ourselves in a position to be contaminated by people who don't know they're contaminated or contagious, if we put ourselves in a position to be next to people who are not contagious, we can't get mad at them for giving it to us because they didn't know they had it. But nonetheless, whether it's an accident, suicide, or murder, it's still the same effect. Mm-hmm. Remember that. Accident, suicide, or murder is still the same effect. Somebody is dead.
Somebody dead.
Somebody dead. So once you understand that as your rule of thumb, you'll realize whether you are dead through hands of the police or spend your life in jail. You might as well be dead. You have no production, no reproduction value for sure, and you will not be productive in society, or you find yourself at the hands of a Klansman or at the hands of a gangbanger. Bottom line, whether it's Klan, police, or another brother, dead is dead.
And they'd rather us do it to ourselves so they don't have to get their hands dirty.
All they gotta do is pick up the pieces. Come on, man. All they gotta do is pick it. They gotta mop it up. Then they got another one to chase down who committed the murder. And then they're gonna spend the next few years trying to figure out who did what based on retaliation. Okay? So the retaliation gives them job security. They ain't gotta stop nothing. All they gotta do is pick up the pieces. Cold game, man. Cold game. Yeah. They ain't got. If you go to Atlanta and catch the virus and infect everybody, 4 or 5 people, everybody's not going to die. That's a known fact. Yeah. But somebody will. It could be your granny. It could be one of your kids. It could be somebody else that you close to. Nonetheless, it's still the same effect, man. Dead is dead. Accident, suicide, murder, police, Klan, homie. Dead is dead. And that's something I think it's almost funny, man. Is when you watch the news from a different perspective, and you hear about how many brothers shoot each other on the weekend, then when the cop shoots his brother, it's a national event. It's a national catastrophe. It's a national news feed. But when it happens in the hood, it's just part of the game. And I keep saying, I don't know what game you're playing where that becomes part of the game. That's just the thing. It's the same thing here, Doc. If you're playing that game with your health and everybody, it's not just about your health, it's everybody else's health, that you can become a non-symptomatic distributor of that carrier of that COVID situation. That's some deep shit, man.
Yeah, and Atlanta is a big city. That's not a small city. People travel to and from Atlanta all the time. So now they're going to take it back to California, back to New York. I don't think I personally don't know if it's a good idea to open it this early.
Well, again, being the guinea pigs that some of us don't mind being, we'll see.
Yeah.
And that's the cold part about it.
Yeah.
When you realize it ain't working, it may be too late.
Damn, dude.
They said it's best to be patient than to become a patient. Think about that.
Yeah.
It's better to be patient and sit at the house and kick it and find something else to do rather than to become a patient in somebody's hospital and become a guinea pig on various drugs or so-called vaccines to hopefully make you better. I've known so far in this situation, I've known 3 people that has actually been infected. So far, both of them lived. I know my barber's father died from the situation. Much love to you, Frank. Condolences to you and your family. Let's get back to cutting his beard again, Doc. But yeah, he told me I think his father died the other day from that situation. He can't go sing. Nobody can go to the hospital and sing. Can't nobody, the family won't get the body. It's a cold situation, man. It's a cold situation.
Yeah.
So here's all this grief unnecessarily because folks can't sit still. You don't act like you're missing something, you know? That reminds me of people who watch, who go out and hear people shooting and want to break out a camera and go see what they're shooting at. Motherfucker, say what?
Back in our day, we went the opposite direction.
We went the opposite way. We crawled away like G.I. Joe. Man, folks nowadays out there with cameras and shit and getting hit.